Call this a New Orleans love story. This is new, old territory for me. Wordless and light, feeling 18 again, my hand a torch, tentative as it finds out the cave of her collarbone, sea bright eyes, making my own face known. Me forgetting to silence my phone, and as I fumble for the off switch, a voice observes from the unbelted driver's seat in an unfamiliar accent, sunnily, "You're such a dork." Which is enough to cue my own response, my soft translation through her hair and eyes as I tell her that so is she, but also, fortunately, lovely. Cartography, crossed with a chromatic scale, like going from a black and white photograph to the feel of sheets in the dark. And then after, when your lunar shape became luminous, kneeling astride my reeling sense of you, and still later, pillowed in your warm side, inhaling your raw, tender smell like the wind off the sea, full-fleshed and sharp. Giving, with its slow descent through your hair's soft burn, your bright neck, down the waterfall of your spine, definitively a color, kissed to life from your shoulders down. Do I know how the 3 injections work? I tell her I do not, baked potato still cooling on my fork and wondering where this is going as she tells me how. Barbiturates to knock you out, followed by muscle relaxant, which on its own would suffocate you, given long enough, and finally, potassium chloride, administering cardiac arrest in under 90 seconds. So I'm told. The seconds pile themselves between us both, the full, fraught minute and a half of not being able to scream as your veins light up, sedated muscles keen, your body breaks against itself, struggles to suck down air, strike out another beat, silent, on fire at the end. I am imagining the change as it takes hold. We are now a long way past your typical set of fifth date questions, and in a way, I sort of asked for this. You come here, she might think, fancy as fuck and accented and surprisingly cute, but still self-righteous with it. The intern at some anti-capital NGO who never had an uncle hacked to bits and has to watch the guy who did it die. She doesn't know exactly when. Quite soon. You come here and sip coffee and sound off with other sounder offers every day at a safe distance from the action. You don't even know how the injections work. I can only imagine she thinks this, but there can be no doubt when she tells me that when she attends the execution, knowing it will not help or make it right, knowing that it will bring nobody back, I want him to die scared. A door closes, and I feel some ghost of that fear flood me, hoping that I will look back up and she will have unsaid it all and be smiling through her red hair and her parade jacket. This will not happen, so I must resolve, despite myself, to keep just soft enough to swim the moment, feeling for wisdom on its way past, to keep present, keep kind, and hope you are as open for others as you have been for me, assuring me with open eyes, warm hands, and heartbeats at the borders of ourselves. Do not keep that door forever closed for everybody else who is not me, standing outside, knocking.